Hey, second grade. We're going to go over our remote learning for math for day 1 together in this video, and then the slides will be posted below that you can go through step by step without any commentary. So we're going to start with going into IXL. You go through Clever, make sure you log in through Clever, and then you want to do the teacher recommended math skills. That has a star at the top, and then you want to look for the math one that has that 3-dimensional triangle and look for all the math skills. Once you've done those and you've gotten your little certificate for those, then go and do any of the recommended ones. You'll go back into learning and you'll look at the recommended ones that you can do. So good luck, do your best. After that, we are going to do stars in a minute, and we're going to watch the video on how to play stars in a minute. We did this in class, but you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil, and then if you use the slides, there's a minute timer that you can use that can help you. If not, you can use a timer at home. And then you're going to compare it at the end, the number that you get, to 50. So it's my number plus the unknown number equals 50 stars. And then you're also going to do your number minus the unknown number equals 50 stars. So just kind of see if it's less than or greater than 50 to do that part. Okay, we're going to watch it together. You ready?
Hello, second graders. Today I am going to teach you to play a game called Stars in a Minute. All you need for Stars in a Minute is a blank piece of paper, something to write with, and a 1-minute timer. I'm going to use my phone, but if you are playing this game and watching this video, I have provided a timer for you on the slide, so you can go ahead and use that. So what I do for Stars in a Minute is I simply see how many stars I can draw in a minute and count them up. And then there's another step after that, which I'll show you. So first, let's do how many stars can I draw in a minute, and we'll count them up. Start my 1-minute timer, and I'm going to begin making as many stars as I can. Now, some kids sometimes think it's like a contest to see who can make more stars in a minute. It's really not, but sometimes it's kind of fun to see, like, are you getting faster at drawing stars over time? Trying to beat your own record can be kind of fun, but that's not really the biggest point. So if you are not a fast star drawer, that's fine. I've been drawing stars for a long time, so I'm a little faster at it, but I remember when I first learned to draw stars, still remember that. It would take me a long time to do this many stars then, because I was still thinking about how my star was made. Okay, so now I'm almost done, and I stop, and I can move my timer over. Now my job is to find out how many stars I did draw in a minute. And to do that, I'm going to circle groups of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll start my loop to keep track. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. I think that's right, but I'm always going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure is. 1, 2, 3. And then I can see another 3, so that's 6, 8, and 2 more for 10. You'll double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And then I can do my next loop. Sometimes I like to make a little check mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I don't have to guess. I know I'm just circling the ones that have check marks. 1, 2, 3. Make my check marks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That time I did dots. Lots of ways to keep track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So now I'm going to write down 10s and 1s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then I remember there were 9 1s. I'm going to write 50 plus 9. And that answer is 59. This is called expanded form when we separate out our 10s and our 1s. And then I have my total, 59. My next job is I'm going to compare how many stars I got to 50. So 59 is greater than 50. And then my final job is to find out how many fewer or how many more would I have needed to have exactly 50. This one was a little easy because I was in the 50s. So I would need 9 less to have 50. Exactly. If I had a different number, like let's imagine for a moment that I had gotten 27, and 27 was less than 50, I would have had my banded form. I would have circled 2 groups of 10, and then 7 ones. 27 is less than 50, and then I would have had to figure out how much more. So to do that, I count up 27. I want to get to that next friendly number, which is 30. So 27 plus 3 is 30. Now I can easily count by 10. 30 plus 10 more is 40, plus 10 more is 50. Then I can see how far I was. When I look here, from 27 to 50, I had 2 10s and 3 1s. 10, 23. I need 23 more to have 50. And now I've done stars in a minute. That's how you play. Enjoy. Set your timer, get your paper, and go.
So when you're ready, you'll go to the slides and you can click the minute timer, and then you can do your stars in a minute. And then you can look on the slides down at the bottom, and it tells you what you're supposed to do too. Once you've made your stars, you're going to count them and then compare them. And then on that piece of paper, once you're done doing all that stuff, then take a picture and submit it on Seesaw to your teacher. Okay, you're going to do awesome. When you're done with that, then on Seesaw, because you're already on there, you're going to go to Top Marks Math Game Choice Board. You're going to do this today and tomorrow. You're going to do 2 days of it. But there's several online games that you can play. So you click them and then play 3 games for at least 10 minutes each. And you can play more if you like, but then just make sure that you change it to suit your level on each game. And then once you've done that, today and tomorrow, then add a response tomorrow saying which games that you played. Okay? The next thing you're going to do at home is your packet papers. The first day's papers are addition and subtraction page 1 and 2. So we have the dominoes here to help you see what you're adding. You can count the dots if you need to touch the numbers. You definitely can do that. Then we have our 10 frames with your subtraction, and then story problems. Draw pictures on the back to help you solve those problems. That's what that whole giant spot is for. And then record your answer at the bottom, right there. Okay? When you're done, take a picture of these 2 pages and put it on Seesaw. And remember, you can use the multiple page part on Seesaw. You don't have to do each one as a separate upload. And then I'd like you to get on Prodigy and practice on Prodigy some too, to do some at-home learning games. And so play on this website. And this is kind of a fun optional activity, but it has a lot of great learning on there. And I do tell you that try not to ask parents for too much help on Prodigy, because it does get harder. The questions get harder as you get more correct answers. So do your best, have fun, and have a great day doing all of that. And then, one other thing, the slides tell you how to do Prodigy. So I just kind of clicked through those pretty fast because you've seen them before. And so great job. I do have one extra slide that I put on after the great job. This one is the virtual math manipulatives board. There are lots of fun things that you can click on here. And again, anytime it changes to a finger, then you can click on it. And then those are manipulatives that you can use to do any of your math work, including your worksheet. So if you need some counters or things like that, if you need timers, calculator, but you can always check your work with that. And then this one is another great thing if you want to do just some math games. You love to just play math games. If you click on the math playground, it will take you to another tab, and then there's lots of different games that you can play in there. Have fun.